Alright, I think we're recording. A little hard to see the red light. Sun's right in my eyes. So I'll assume we're recording and start blabbing anyway. Okay. Alright. I've actually got some buying advice for those of you interested in starting off with the Ninja 250. I must really like this bike since I don't own one anymore, but I still keep talking about it. It is a great beginner bike, or a great bike for beginners, and as I'm calling it, a great learning tool. If you're wanting to get into sport bikes, then I really suggest taking the first step, and that's with the Ninja 250. And so you've decided you want to get a motorcycle, decided you want to start with this Ninja. I just want to give some advice in your next step of actually buying one. As I've said before, I really thought I was going to keep mine, so I went ahead and bought a new one. I bought an 09 model year because I really like the new style that came out in 08. Trying to adjust the camera angle here. Hold on a second. Alright, is that better? Okay. So I think about one of the first roadblocks you're going to face is from the salesman. If you decide to buy from a dealership, new or used, you go into a dealership, talking to the salesman, chances are they're going to try and talk you out of something else. Because basically, there's such a little profit margin in the 250 that it's what they call in the industry a mini. It means they're just getting the absolute minimum commission on it. So they're really making just kind of minimum wage commission on it. But if they sell something bigger, there's probably quite a bit more of a commission in for them. So they're really thinking about their wallet and their paycheck, not so much about what's best for you as a beginner, or even if you have experience and you just want to buy a 250. I mean, they're great bikes. I mean, yeah, with the price of fuel lately, a lot of people are going to like the fuel economy. That's another thing. Everybody says they're getting up to 70 miles per gallon. I wasn't even close to that. When I bought mine new, the combination of breaking in the engine and trying not to get it over 5,000 or 6,000 RPMs for the first 500 miles, plus a combination of I was just an absolute rookie out on the road riding a bike, I really didn't push it. I was just out there driving like an old lady. So my first tank, I think I got 65 or 66 miles per gallon, and that was the best average I had the whole time I had it. Realistically, I was in the upper 50s. Once the engine was broken in and I got used to riding and was more comfortable and kind of pushing it and just having fun with it and riding it as I normally would, yeah, so it was right around 57, 50, yeah, mid upper 50s is what I was getting miles per gallon. So anyhow, you're going to get the salespeople trying to talk you out of the 250, or you're going to outgrow it. And they'll either try and talk you into starting off with the 600, which is if you're first time motorcycle and you want to get a sport bikes, don't do it. And hold on. Okay, so if a salesman's talking you into 600 over the 250, my suggestion is just find someplace else. Either find the manager of that store, say, hey, you know what, I really want a 250, but the salesman is just refusing to listen to me or what I want, and all he cares about is what he wants to sell and make a commission on. Don't hesitate to talk to the manager. And if the manager's kind of like, well, you're just going to outgrow it anyway, we don't want you to, get upside down financial wise on the 250, you're just going to get tired of it in a month, then my suggestion is just walk out, find another dealership. Maybe look on Craigslist for used ones. Deal with the private party. You know, they only have one thing to sell, and that's what they want to sell. You know, if they have a 250 they want to sell, they're not going to try and talk you out of something and go buy elsewhere. No, they want to sell you. So that'd probably be an advantage of buying used from a private party. Probably have to shift here. Okay, so, and another suggestion is on any bike, little on the 250, is shop for insurance. Yeah, you probably already have insurance with your automobile company, and you know, they may say, oh, if you add a motorcycle, we'll save you. Yeah, that's great and all, but before you buy and commit, just shop around. And I highly recommend a company that does very little advertising. They're in the motorcycle magazines, and they flat out say they got cheaper rates because they're not paying a friggin' lizard for nationwide commercials. So when I bought my 250, I just went with the first insurance company. And then when I started shopping for my R6 and actually shopping around for insurance, I was realizing Progressive was really ripping me off on my 250. Because believe it or not, the new company I'm with, I'm paying the exact same yearly premium for insurance, full coverage insurance on my R6 with this new company as I was paying Progressive for the little 250. So it just pays to shop around on that. And let's see, back buying a 250. Let's see, where was I? Hold on a second, I'm trying to figure out where I am. I'm going to go ahead and get in line and turn left. Alright. Give me a chance to open the visor here because it is starting to get hot out. Oh, dang it. Did I just knock the camera down? I can't see. There we go. Alright. Camera angle fixed. That fan has flowers on it. Okay, so back to the 250. Okay, so yeah, don't let any salesman talk you out of it. If you've made the decision that that's the first bike you want to go with or add to your collection, it is a great bike. Cheap to insure when you find the right company. Great on gas mileage. And a lot of people will use the word flickable to describe it. Now, after spending some time on the 600, I can compare the 600 to the Ninja 250 in the flickability. And I'll say with the Ninja's lightweight, little probably smaller tires helps, but when you're in a parking lot, it is just so much easier to control, you know, maneuver around, flip a U-turn, go into a parking spot, or pull up onto a sidewalk if that's your thing. It is really a great maneuverable bike in tight parking spots. Now, for example, if I was on the 250 and I was making a right turn right there, that 90-degree angle, I could take it quicker and sharper on the 250 than I can the R6. Because it's just so much lightable, I could really lean into it and take it at a quicker speed. But I'm noticing on this R6, on these tight turns, you're in this kind of area making a right turn, I can't take them as fast or lean as much, so I really have to slow down a lot more quickly in the R6 first before making those tight turns. And oh, dude, that was a cop running radar. Perfect example of not paying attention to my surroundings because I'm too busy yapping. Jeez. Good thing I was cruising along about 5 under. Alright, so yay. Just went through the alligator's teeth on that one. Or no, what's that term? Swam through the alligator's teeth? I don't know. I'm not from Florida. I don't know. Maybe somebody from Florida could correct my little saying there. Okay. Okay, let's see. No car behind me. I'm going to go ahead and put her in neutral. Okay, so trying to think of more advice, and I'm running out of ideas. So that's just my suggestion. Conclusion is, oh, dude, stop, please stop. Stop. Okay. You want to buy a Ninja 250? Buy one. Don't let any salesman talk you out of it. That's, I guess, my conclusion. Alright. Trying to turn this camera off. off here. So I don't have anything more to say. Alright, turn the camera off. Alright, later. Shit, where's the button? I can't find the button. Where's the button?